Hey everybody, here we are. We're going to play Progress Evolution of Technology. And we got the game all set up here for a two-player match. And as usual, I am here with my beautiful bride.
Hi.
And as usual, I'm not allowed to show her head because she does not put her makeup on for live plays. So how do you play this game? Well, we promised that we're going to play it correctly this time because if you happen to catch a glimpse of our other video, we had a few errors in that, and I blame it all on Carmen.
It's all my fault.
Actually, we both read through the rules and we both came to the same concluding thoughts, and we were wrong. So, all right, so let's explain how you play. So, what I want to do is I'm going to look at my cards. I'm going to be trying to develop them. For instance, this one says musical instruments. Down here tells me that I need one culture point to be able to try to develop this, or I can use general knowledge. What's general knowledge, Tim? Oh, I'm glad you asked. General knowledge means if I wanted to try to develop musical instruments, then I could look at my other cards and I could look down here in this bottom left-hand corner and I could say, okay, that's 1 point of general knowledge, so I could discard that if I like, and that would then pay for those musical instruments. But do I really want to just use that? I don't know. I think I might actually go with this bronze works instead. So that's got 1 point. I will flip that over there and try to poke Carmen's eye out with it. That will now take care of developing or taking care of placing this card down. Now I've got a couple of things up here in the corner. This is saying I will now gain a token that will give me 1 culture point. All right, so what does that mean? It means that I get this tile right here. And if I place this over here, now instead of, for instance, let's just say for an example, if I had this culture point before, I would have been able to use that instead of discarding a card by flipping it over like this and just saying, hey, I'm spinning it this round. Boom, I get to play the card. As it stands, I was able to do it. So now the other thing I look at is the castle. All right. Over here is the score tracker. We've got the crown, the castle, and we've got military. So what I do is I just move 1 up on the castle. Now, whoever leads on these is first player on the track, and then whoever second player, that'll determine how many points you get. Now, if we look on our little board here, let me explain what this is. This is my hand size, which is 5, and we both start out the same. This board's really cool, by the way. I just want to mention. This is how many cards I could draw if I decided to do a draw action. This is how many cards I could, or decks I could shuffle if I wanted to. So, for instance, I could take a or maybe cards that I could shuffle back in. It doesn't matter. We never use this action. It's totally worthless. This is called a quick draw. So the reason that we have a quick draw is because if you decide to draw...
It means that you shuffle the discard pile and then you draw that many cards.
Oh, thank you.
You'd be drawing 1, you'd be drawing 2.
Thank you.
Right.
I knew that there was a reason. Just for some reason it slipped my mind. So I just never used that action. It just doesn't make sense. So this one here is a quick draw. So this is allowing you then to draw a card and then you discard that many. So draw 1, discard. Draw 2, discard 1. Why would you do this? Because up here, if you decide to do the draw action and draw the 3 cards, that would end your turn. And sometimes you don't want your turn to end. This is how many actions that we both start out at the beginning of the game, 2 each. Now this is called a, I believe, research ability. This is where you could set a card to the side. Currently, you can only do 1 at a time. And down here, kind of, they go hand in hand. I would have to put 4 tokens on it. Then at the beginning of my turn, I would pull a token off. And once all the tokens are off, then that means that it's been thoroughly researched. Then it can go into my tableau. But as this increases, then you can do more research on more cards. And then this one here would allow you to put less cubes on so they can come into your tableau quicker. So for my second action, I will look and I will see what I could possibly do. I think we're just going to try to do agriculture. So agriculture is saying that it just needs 1 engineering point or 1 general knowledge point. All right, so let's place that down and let's discard bridges because that gave me the 1 general knowledge. Now what this is allowing me to do is increase that right there. So now I could put 2 cards into the research pile. And I also am going to move up on the castle again. So running away on that castle spot. So that would be my 2 actions. So now it would go over to Carmen and she would take her turn.
Okay, I am going to discover burial, I believe, which is going to cost me 2 general knowledge points. So we'll just get rid of this and this. There's 2 general knowledge that I'm discarding.
I have 2 general knowledges on how to bury things.
I guess.
Isn't that intuitive? I mean, dogs know how to bury things.
I saw this dog. That's where I got the general knowledge.
But it took me a while, twice as long as it ever took me to figure out musical instruments.
I guess.
Digging holes and burying stuff, man. That just, it's not intuitive, man.
For my second action, I'm just going to draw 3 cards, and then I have to discard 1, because I can only hold 5.
Yes, you can. Okay.
Let's see. I'll discard poetry.
There you go. So let's look at that real quick, the one she just discarded. Now what this is saying, if you had poetry and you wanted to try to build it, if you already had philosophy discovered, you'd be able to build this card for free. You wouldn't have to worry about trying to come up with the 5 culture points. Does that make sense? So if you already have philosophy down in your tableau, poetry you can just place down automatically. Still costs an action though. So what I'm going to do on my very first action, because all I have is this card in my hand, and it's not doing me any good. So right off the bat, I'm just going to do a quick draw, which means I just draw 1 card. And then what I'm going to do as well is draw 3 more as my second action. So Carmen, it is back to you again.
That was fast. Okay, I am going to discover pottery this time. And that's also going to cost me 2 general knowledge points to discover. So I guess I will be getting rid of philosophy and irrigation because they both have 1 general knowledge point. So there we go. I have discovered pottery.
And that lets you move up on your military, it looks like, again.
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm going to get a engineering tile. And for my second action, I will draw 3 cards.
All right.
That's exciting.
Yes, that is exciting. I was just thinking that. I was like, wow, that could not get any more exciting. So let's see what I got down here. Well, that would work out well for Carmen because she already has that technology. Remember, she did that. That was her first one, burial. So she'd be able to build that for free. Don't want her to have that then. I know I want to do this one. This one's an important one, and I know it connects to a lot of them. So this is going to cost me 3 engineering points, or if I had pottery. I don't have pottery. So let's just place this down at the moment. In fact, it would go on top of here because you just kind of keep all your engineering ones together, keep all your culture ones, and then we'll have science ones as well, which I haven't come across any science. So I need to come up with 3 engineering points to be able to discover masonry. So I'm going to get rid of musical instruments. I'm going to get rid of organized religion. So that's 1, 2. Last but not least, who cares about poets? Seriously, nobody cares about poets. Let's get rid of all 3 of those. All right, so what that allowed me to do is I get to do this little thingy here. So that means I'll be dropping less cubes on whenever I do that action. And I get to move up on the castle.
There is no way I'm going to catch
I'm booking on that castle. Now, I've got 1 action left, and I think what I'm going to do is just do a normal draw. So 1, 2, 3. Carmen, back at you, babe.
All right. I am going to discover the wheel, and that takes 3 general knowledge. It took 2 to bury things. It takes 3 to discover the wheel.
Figure out to chisel things in a circle.
All right. So there's 1 by flipping that over, and I need 2 more. And I don't really want to get rid of this one. I didn't think about that. I should have done it in a different order.
Yes.
So I'm going to get rid of writing and medicine.
All right.
So that's 2 that cost me.
Ooh, medicine's a good one.
It is a good one. And then, you know what? I still only have 2 actions. That really stinks.
Yes.
So I'm going to draw 3 cards, I guess.
All right.
I'll get my medicine back.
Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do, then you're probably going to have to discard down, but I'll let you do that. I'm going to try to create philosophy. So look at there. I have musical instruments already. Okay, so I can ignore that top line. But if I had alphabet, I would have been able to ignore this line as well. Unfortunately, I can't. So I need to come up with 2 general knowledge points for me to be able to ignore that second one because I don't have any science tokens. All I have is the philosophy or the culture points. All right, so if I wanted to, I could get rid of either one of these, and that would allow me to. I'm going to get rid of ironworks, and then because that would be 2 general points right there. All right, so now I have done philosophy. What has that done? That has now given me to where I will get 3 actions. So technically, I still have 2 actions left. That was awesome, wasn't it? I thought so too. So for my second action, I think I need to do a quick draw. So in fact, I'm going to take this one back into my hand, and that's unfortunately not still going to let me do anything. Technically, I could if I wanted to. But nope, can't, because I already built. That's one thing I need to point out. I've already done masonry, so I can't do masonry again. Okay, so that card right there is technically useless in my hands. But neither one of these I can do either. So I'm going to do a draw, a normal draw, and I'm going to draw from here. So 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to have to discard 1 down, so I'm just going to get rid of that masonry card. So, Carmen, back at you, babe.
I can actually build that masonry for free. I wonder if I should.
Yes.
So I'm going to use a quick draw action to grab it. And then I'm going to build something else.
Well, obviously.
Instead of that, for some reason. For some strange reason, I decided. Okay, so I'm going to build medicine, which I already have burial, so that's free. Then I need 3 more points.
Right.
Which, yeah, that's tough. Here we go. That gives me 2, and then 3.
Who needs calendars and religion anyways?
No, I don't. Okay, so then I get 1 castle, and then that's for the end game scoring. So I'm done with that, and I'm all done with my turn.
You are done with your turn. So the first thing I'm going to do for my first action is I'm going to develop poetry. Now, I've already have philosophy down, so this goes down for free. So we're going to just slap that right on top of there. And then what I look at is that's going to increase that shuffle ability thingy. So if I do shuffle in, then I get to draw 2 cards. So I don't know. I never usually do that action, but I guess now that I kind of think about it, it probably is more useful than what I thought. I mean, I think once it gets up to about here, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Okay. Second thing I'm going to want to do is I know what I really want, and so tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Exactly.
I know what I really am looking for is what I'm trying to say, and unfortunately I just can't get it. And I don't need this card here, so let's just do it. So do me a favor, Carmen, shuffle that back in. I'm going to do it.
Oh,
I don't.
It's like the first time we have ever used that action.
Do you want to know why? Every time I played, I thought that meant how many decks you could shuffle. I'm just so stupid sometimes. I don't know why I do this to myself.
So now you know you're going to be able to draw 2 cards. You're like, hey, it's worth it this time.
It is worth it. It is worth it. I'm just that type of dude.
All right.
Now I get to take 2 cards. So I'm going to draw 2 cards, and I totally did not get what I was looking for.
Ha!
That's not funny at all.
So sorry.
I really do kind of need... I'm going to put down this one here. So I'm going to put down the calendar. I'm sure I can build this because that requires force science. I'm going to get rid of monotheism for 2 general knowledge points. And then I'm going to get rid of agriculture and this one here, which I don't think I have to tell Carmen what the bottom one is. It's organized religion, by the way. But that's the 4 points I would need. So that is going to give me a general knowledge token, which is nice because this works with any of the 3 different types.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, and I get to move up on the crown. For the crown!
No.
Carmen, I believe that was my 3rd action, wasn't it? Yes, go.
All right. For my first action, I'm going to discover writing. I'm so educated.
You are educated.
Then I move this up, and that's all I get for that. That stinks. So that was a general knowledge point.
So you used writing to discover writing.
I did. For my next action, I will draw. But I'm trying to figure out, I think burial helps me discover organized religion, so maybe I should try to get that.
It does. It's right all here. This is the whole tech tree. Burial's number 1, then organized religion, then monotheism. So they're all connected.
I'll just draw 3 cards.
That was silly. I would have taken them from there. So, first action, I'm going to shuffle those back in, and I'm going to do it again. So, let me just la.
Oh, that is the worst shuffle.
I only got 1 hand over here. Just put them together real quick.
The worst one-handed shuffle I've ever seen.
Kidding me? That was beautiful. So, man, I could not seem to get what I wanted, but I did draw bridges. And because I already have masonry down, so for my second action I will build the bridges, might as well, and that is going to give me an additional general knowledge token, and so that's kind of nice. So I got 2 of those. So for my 3rd action, which this is just really getting annoying that I can't seem to find what I was looking for, I'm just going to draw. So 1, 2, 3. Carmen, back at you, and then I'm going to have to discard 1. So
okay. For my first action, I'm going to discover masonry because I already have pottery. It is free. So I'm going to move this up and move my castle up.
Dude, you're catching me on the castles, aren't you?
Gonna get you.
Gonna get you.
All right, so for my second action, I'm going to draw 3 cards, and I think I'm going to take Musical instruments, maybe. Because I know that musical instruments and burial together make organized religion.
Yes, they do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to do organized religion. So I'm going to plop that down. Now that takes 3. That's culture and or general knowledge. So I've got culture and then 2 general knowledge. So I have done the organized religion. That gives me an additional culture. I wanted to make a joke about that, but I'm going to refrain. So anyways, don't you all feel saved. All right, so next I am going to do monotheism. So,
oh my.
Bam!
Oh, you're scary. I'm going to stay away from you.
There is one God, only one God. And that is going to move me up on the crown. And on top of that, we've got another symbol, which means we are now going into age 2. Now, I've already shuffled these, so I'm just going to plop them there. And what this means is that now we can draw from either age 1 or age 2.
It was just burial. I would have grabbed it if I didn't realize that. Okay.
You're lost. I still have one more. I still have one more action.
You do not.
So I'm going to draw. I'm totally cheating. Bam! There it is. So I'm going to get rid of this one. So you're up. Go ahead. That's what I've been looking for all this stinking time.
No, that's
all right.
Good. Okay. Well, agriculture's free for me, so I'll just go ahead and slap it down here for one action. That flips that over. I moved my castle up again. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Oh, you tied me on the castles! I haven't even gotten a single military point.
And
hey, our last game we played, I actually won on all 3 of these tracks. I just want to point that out because it's funny. Carmen was all
whatever.
grouchy.
I was all grouchy.
No, you weren't. I'm just being silly.
Well, I don't know what I want to do now. I don't know. It takes 5. That takes... I'll just do musical instruments, I guess. So, musical instruments, what do I want to
that will
discard?
Move you up on the castle, it looks like, right?
I will discard poetry for that, and I get a culture tile.
All right, so I moved you up on the castle already.
Okay.
So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do bronze works. So that'll go over here, and I can do that for free because I have masonry and I have agriculture. Where's agriculture? There, agriculture and masonry. So that is going to give me a engineering tile, and we'll set that just right there. So now what that allowed me to do is, because I have bronze works, we can put down both of these because, see, bronze works, bronze works. That's why I was looking for it. So I'll just plop them both down. That's going to move me up on actions. That's going to move me up on the military. So let's move me up on the military. Let's move me up on the actions. Carmen, that was my 3 actions, so it is your turn.
I still only have 2 actions. This really stinks. Okay, so I'm going to...
Yeah, and I'm almost to 4 actions.
Quick draw. I don't know. These aren't really all that helpful. I'll keep this one. Oh, let's see. Okay, then I'm just going to use my normal draw and draw 3 cards. So I'm going to take this back.
And then I believe that's going to be it for you, isn't it?
That is it.
Wow. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to do...
And now I have too many cards in my hand. Man, this stinks.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to do writing, and I need just 1 general knowledge. I'm just going to get rid of this card out of my hand and place it there. I have developed writing. So what did you get rid of there? So opera, huh? And you need Renaissance. So what's cool is I want to show you something real quick. So at least this tells you Renaissance arts. If you have Renaissance arts and theater, you can build the opera for free. Where are those found? If you notice here, the Roman numerals 2, so you know that they're in here somewhere. Because some of these will require still technologies from the first age. And in fact, when you get to the 3rd age, it'll require some from the 2nd age, you know? So at least it tells you where you could possibly find these. All the information's on the card. I think they did a very good job on designing these cards. So what I would like to do is we're going to just shuffle that kind of here in the center somewhere, because really the whole deck is technically shuffled. There's no sense in doing that. And then I'll draw 2. So I'm going to take 2. And this will be my first action, I believe. I haven't done anything else. No, I did writing. So this will be my 2nd action, drawing. So let's see. Well, see, Carmen did that one. And that's why she needs this one. That would be fantastic for her. Unfortunately, I think there's only 1 medicine in the entire game for us, isn't there? Where's medicine at? Right there?
Yeah.
Yep, there's only 1. And I know that because, see, it's got like the 1+ and then 3+. So If we were playing with 3 players, then there would be 2 of them because 1 plus 3 plus. Does that make sense? 4 plus 5 plus. So if we was playing with 5 players, then there would be 4 medicines in the deck. So as it stands, you know, this is a very hard one for me to make, but an easy one for Carmen to make now. So I need to hang on to it just to keep her from getting it. So.
You're so mean.
So I still have 1 more action. So what I'm thinking I should do is just a normal draw. So I'm going to draw 3 from here, and then that would make it Carmen's turn. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Okay, I'm going to discover irrigation.
And look, again, yeah, just...
And that's going to move my draw thingamabobber up. And I already have agriculture, and I need 3 general knowledge points, which is right here, that I'm going to discard. Now for my second action, I've gone crazy.
Yes, you have. Let's go crazy. Let's go nuts.
I'm going to do a quick draw and grab this philosophy.
Uh-huh.
And
that's
poetry.
Okay.
Wait, no.
You would have to discard one of them.
It, so I'll
right.
just discard the poetry. Okay.
All right. So are you all finished up then?
I am.
I am. So let's see. I think I would like to possibly do this one. I would have to come up with 5 points, which I know I can. So let's see. Where's coal mining on this little thing? Where's coal mining here? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. Okay, so let's make coal mining. I get to ignore the mining because I already have mining here. So I need to come up with 5 because I don't have cast iron. So I got to come up with 5 engineering points. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and then I'd have to come up with 1 with just 2 on it. And I guess I will just do this one, which is beautiful for Carmen, but I'm going to help her out anyways. 4, 5. So now I could build that. So that is now going to give me another engineering token. So I'll place that over there. All right, next, for my second act, I need to make this one right here. So I have philosophy, if I remember correctly, right? Let's see. Philosophy. Bam, right there. So I would just need to come up with the wheel, which I don't think I have the wheel, unfortunately. We weren't that sophisticated of a culture to come up with a wheel. So for me to build this, I need to come up with 3 engineering points. So we'll go 1, and then I need to get rid of something else.
What are you doing? Using sleds to get everywhere?
2, 3, yeah. We fly. We actually fly with our minds. We're just that intelligent. Now that's going to move me up on the crown, and it's going to move me up on the actions as well, which means I'm up to 4 actions, and poor Carmen is still stuck at 2.
2 actions.
Holy crap, hon. This is going to be awful.
I just got my very first card that has an action symbol on it.
Now, I believe I've only done 2 actions so far. This will be my 3rd, and because I've made paper, I can now build a library for free. So that is going to increase my shuffle power. Check me out. I got some mad shuffling. And now I've still got 1 action left because I did move up on that. So I am going to draw, and I'm going to take these so that she doesn't get them. 1, 2. I know. It's such a jerk move. It really is. And then 3. Go ahead, hon.
Okay.
Okay. Jerk!
For my first action, I'll use quick draw.
For my first action, I will get up from the table and walk out of this room. Poor honey. I mean, gosh, you just need to get some actions. You need the philosophy. I know it's in there somewhere. I know that'll move you up.
Okay, so that was my first action. My second action, I will discover philosophy.
There you go.
Where's this go?
It goes in culture. Oh, you're mixing them up. There you go. You got your peanut butter and my chocolate.
So that gives me another action.
There you go.
Yay. So
that's a little better, right?
That was 2 actions that I took.
Uh-huh, now you got 1 more.
Alright, so I got 1 action left, which philosophy required musical instruments, which I have. It required 2 knowledge points, so I'm going to have to discard something, which really stinks.
What type of... Oh, you need chemistry?
Discard that. And...
Crop rotation's overrated anyways. Not when I have monotheism.
I have 1 turn left, right? So,
You have 1 action, yep.
1 action left. So I have the wheel and I have philosophy.
Yep, you sure do.
So I can discover paper.
Yes, you can discover paper. So that'll give you another action thingy. Good job. That at least got you up there. Now you just need to find 1 more and you'll be at the same amount of actions. That was a great turn for you. So, all right. So back to me. I am going to do the printing press. I have paper. I have the ironworks. Boom. Boom. So I get to put that down for free. And that will now increase this little doohickey here. So then it's still technically 3 tokens. So it's not that beneficial. I don't want Carmen to get these. I still don't want her to get these. So we're going to do the shuffle thingy into here. And then I'll be able to draw 2 out. Everyday Carmen shuffling. And that'll be my second action. And Carmen's doing her mad shuffling skills. So
yes.
I'm going to take 2. Let's see what I got here. Well, that's interesting. So I can build this one for free because I have musical instruments and monotheism. So we're going to put that over here. Is that monotheism or monotheism? Theism?
It's monotheism.
I know, I'm just being silly. And that will give me a culture token, and that's my 3rd action I have taken. So for my 4th action, because I believe, have library. Do I have library?
Kind of accent you have.
Yes. And I have Renaissance, so now I can do universities for free as well.
No.
Wow. I mean, I'm just plopping these things down.
I don't like you.
That's going to increase my quick draw. That's my quick draw, baby. And it's going to move me up on the crown. So for the crown! Okay, so Carmen, back at you, babe.
All right, I'm going to discover the windmill, which requires wheel and irrigation. I have both of those, so that was free.
For free.
Okay, so I move this up, and I move my military dude up.
Military dude. Hey, you're still beating me on 2 out of the 3 on there. That's what's funny.
Let's see. What was it that I wanted back? Well, I can draw 4 cards, so I guess I'll do that.
Are you does that end your?
That would end my turn.
Yeah, you don't want to do that yet, then.
And I'll draw 2 and discard 1.
Okay.
It's your stupid university.
Yeah, I built that for free.
So I don't need that. So I'll discard that.
You don't need that.
Now I've got 1 action left.
Mm-hmm.
So I will draw 4.
Okay.
3, 4.
So I think for my first action,
I'm wondering what you got over here.
I got stuff, dude. I got the stuff. I'm thinking I might need to go back to the first age and try to maybe see if I can get some more science going. My science is so low. It's lacking. I'm lacking science. And these would be easier for me to build, but I just don't know if I want to go back in age. That just seems like it's going back just kind of sucks. That's all. So I still want to do it. So I'm going to do a shuffle in. So let's shuffle these back in.
I can't figure out what to discard still because you've got everything.
Hey, what do you got? Just all 2s? Okay, good. So it doesn't affect. So and then I draw 2. So let's see what I drew here. So of course I didn't draw anything I can use. That's how that goes. That's why you don't do that.
You know why I'm confused? It's because I usually have these like this.
You know, the thing about it is if I'd have known that before, I don't think I'd have done that action either because I could have done the shuffle thingy on that. That's the sad part. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the best I can get for one of them stupid things. I mean, just only having 1 medicine and medicine being able to just instantly develop sanitation and chemistry is just, it's humongous to have the 1 medicine. I mean, it just shuts the other player out and makes it so difficult. I'm going to do another one into here, so just shuffle them into there. And then just give me 2 of them. That'll be my second action. And I'll have 2 actions after that. I got to come up with a lot of cards to be able to do these because I don't want to just plop them down for you into the discard. So, because you can just pick them up and just throw them right back down.
Woo!
Well, interesting. And what's this? Chemistry and cast iron. Well, I don't have chemistry. So let's see. I do have cast iron though. No, I don't. I don't have that either because that was this, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So I could put this down for free if I want to, and that would be my 3rd action. Let's just do that. So let's put cast iron down, and that will increase my quick draw. So let's put that up. Now, if I want to, for my 4th action, I could put this one down, but I don't think I want to. I would think I really want to try to do one of these. Which one's the cheapest? Maybe this one. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? This one here, which would be 7. So for me to be able to do 7, I would have to, I'd have 2 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 5, 6, 7. There we go. And now I can do chemistry. Now that is going to increase, or I'm sorry, give me a science token and move me up on military. So go ahead, Carmen. Science!
Well, because you've locked me out, I have, like, nothing I can do. Seriously.
Sorry, it's just, you can just plop this chemistry, and I got the sanitation down for free.
You can plop down 4 out of my 5 cards.
Discard them. Do it. Do it now.
This is the problem I'm having.
It's not a problem for me.
You can plop down anything. Okay, so...
I'm going to plop that baby down.
I guess I'll go with this one because it's part of a chain. So I'm going to discover astronomy.
Chain. That's going to move you up on military, so I'll get you that.
Well, I'm not even sure if I can.
I'm going to move you back on military until you figure it out if you can.
Yeah. It's going to cost me a lot of points because I don't have crop rotation and I don't have organized religion.
I've got the organized religion, but so you can't have it.
Cost me 7 total points.
Yeah, that's expensive. Well, you do have 1 here, so you just have to come up with 6 out of your hand. Mm-hmm. That's a lot. You really want astronomy, huh?
I don't know what else to do. I can't afford any of these, and you're going to get all of them for free. Every single one of them. So
I'm sorry. It will let you build the compass for free, I believe.
There we go. It takes all my cards.
Okay. So you going to do it? All right. So that'll move you up on here, and then you also are going to move up on your... that thing right there is to whenever you draw cards.
Yes.
That was your first action, so you still got 2 left.
I'm going to discover cartography, which moves me up in
Nice. So now you still got 2 actions. Great work.
So I've taken 2 actions.
You've got 2 actions left to go.
2 left. I'll do a quick draw. See what happens, I guess. It's just...
Well, you should have... oh, nope. You shuffle an in thing. You only get 1, don't you?
Okay. And then for my normal draw, I draw 5 cards.
And that'll be it for you, right? Do me a favor and just shuffle these into that one, because that'll be my first action.
Well, I'm going to have to discard
something. Oh, okay. So. I'll wait till you discard something real quick. And then I will... there you go. Oh, honey, you could have built this compass for free.
I had 2 in my
Okay,
hand.
I was about to say, I just wanted to make sure you realized that because...
yeah, there were 2 in my hand.
There were 2. Okay, so my first action, I did that, so where she shuffled them in, and I'm going to draw, so let's see. I believe I already have the printing press. Yes, I do. And then I already have Renaissance Arts. So that would be 2, 4... out of the necessary 9 I would need for this one. I don't know why I'm so... I guess because of that. So let's do a quick draw, which I draw 3, and I have to get rid of 1. So I'm just going to draw... actually, let's just draw all 3. I was just going to draw 2, but I don't know. That's kind of stupid. So let's see. Let's keep that one for the moment. I believe I already have universities. Yes, I do. And we'll just get rid of that one. So, all right. So now I am going to build sanitation. And that cost a total of 9. So I will go 2, 4, 6, 8. And then I'll just flip over that one, which actually technically I could have kept 1, which I want to keep this one here. I didn't need to get rid of that one because that could have been 2, 4, 6, and then I could have flipped over that for 8, then 9. Okay, makes sense? Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to move me up 2 on the castle. That's why I really wanted to build it, because it moves you up 2 on the castle, plus it's worth a victory point. So, chemistry. Do I have chemistry? I do have chemistry now. Do I have cast iron? I do have cast iron, which means plop. That one goes down. So let's see. I did the shuffle thing, and then I did a quick draw. I then built this, so that's all my actions. So this is going to increase my hand size. So let's just do that. So Carmen, it is back to your turn.
I keep track of my actions with my cubes, because otherwise I actually have trouble even with the cubes. So
I do it in my head.
I'm gonna do my quick draw action. So that's my first action.
Your quick draw is pretty fancy, woman.
Okay, so then I'm gonna plop down sanitation. which requires medicine, so I can do that for free.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to keep from you.
That moves this up twice.
Nice.
All right, so let's see. My third action, gonna plop down the compass for free.
And then that, I believe, will send us into the third age.
That will send us into the third age.
So let's grab the third age deck, which is already shuffled, which means also the first age goes away. We can't get any cards from there anymore.
Okay, so for my last action, what should I do?
You should just pass.
That's not a good idea. See, the problem is I can only hold 5 cards, so what would be the point of drawing at this point?
I don't know.
Let's see, which one of these is a good deal?
Try to build. With 4 cards, surely you can build one of them.
That's what I'm trying to do. I don't have anything, though, for this stuff.
So it would take a lot of points.
It's going to take 10 points for this one, 9 for this one.
Oh, you must have a... well, no. What do you got? Huh.
No, I can't.
You can't build
9.
them?
I don't have...
2, 4, 6. You should have 6.
7, so I have 7 points.
7 points, and you can't do any of them with 7?
No, so I guess I'll draw. I mean, what else should I do?
I would just draw up then. You're right. So then that means I need to wait because you're going to have to discard.
I'm going to have to discard a lot.
Yeah, because you just drew what? Your hand size right there, so you got to get rid of 3 cards?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'll wait for you to discard before I take my turn and do something.
One more card I have to get rid of, right? Well, shoot. I just know you could just do any of these.
Well, honey, it's just... yeah. I mean, most likely. I got a lot of cards over here, so...
Alright.
Alright, you all finished up then?
Yes.
So that blast furnace, that takes metallurgy and coal mining. I have coal mining. I wonder if that's worth it. I think I will. So I'm going to take that. So that's 1. That's going to be 2. And then I will draw one from here for my third one. In fact, I should have done that all along. And then I'll just discard that, and then that'll be my quick draw. So let's see what I can do. So that gave me 4 points there, didn't it? So let's do the blast furnace. Let's plop that bad boy down. I already have coal mining because it's right here, and I need to come up with 5 points for science. I've got 4 from this card and 1 from there, so let's just discard that back there. All right, so that is now going to give me 1 military point. That's the main reason I wanted it. Now what I'm going to do is do a shuffle of this into there, so just toss it right there in the center. We'll just do that. And then I'm going to draw 2 cards. Okay. Oh boy, compass is pretty important too. I just noticed. Wow.
Oh really? How interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to shuffle that better because I probably could have used biology, and it's not fair that you just plopped it down on the bottom like that.
Oh, wow. So I've got 1 action left. So I'm just going to do a normal draw, and I'm just going to draw 3 more from here. So it is your turn. I hope I draw that biology card.
Okay. For my first action, I'm going to discover electricity, which is going to let me hold 6 cards, and it's going to move me up on military. That is a windmill, and then I need 7 science points. Or general knowledge points, actually. 7. Wow, that's a crappy number. Guess I'll just get rid of 9, because that's what I got. Why did I not think this through?
I don't know.
There we go. So that was my first action. For my second action,
I shall make this disappear.
I shall do a quick draw.
Okay. And this is your second action?
Which I just really just needed this for the points.
Well, you would still have to take the... Or you're just going to say you drew that and then discarded it.
Discard.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay.
Okay, so you got 2 more actions left.
2 more actions. So for my third action, I'll do another quick draw.
All right. Draw. Okay.
Okay. Now I
Now.
can finally build this. It requires a windmill and then 5 points. So
A steam engine, huh?
that's 3, 4, 5, and actually I
Okay.
I could have used that, but I didn't.
I could have
That's
used that,
it,
but I
right?
didn't. Yeah, that's all of them.
That's all.
Okay, so my first action, I'm going to do my quick draw. So I'll draw 3 from here, which I want that one. Ooh, there we go. I want that one, and I'm going to get rid of that one. Even though I could have built that for free, but I want these two. All right, printing press and university. So I have the university over here. I have the printing press, so therefore I can build newspapers for free. And I plop that down in culture, so that goes over here. And that'll move me up on the crown and the castle. So, oops, I almost moved you up. Let's not do that. And castle. Ooh, we're tied on castles. So how does the game end? The game will end when we build 2 cards from the H3 that would possibly send us into H4. There's an H4 deck over here, but we're not going to play with that. That's actually considered like a variant or an expansion. So now I can build this one for free. The rotary press. And that would go here because I did the newspapers. And that is going to increase this up by 1. Now, if you notice, that scored me a victory point. So I don't know if that was worth it or not, but it is worth a point itself as well. Now, I've got one more action left to go. And what I would like to do is probably this one right here. I would like to do this one. That's going to be tough. But I think I could probably do it somehow. So let's try to pull this off. So this is going to take 10 total science points. So let's put this up here with that. And let's come up with 10. So this would be 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's do that one. 10. So, and we'll put those up there. All right. So Carmen. And that was just giving me 2 points. So, Carmen, it is your turn.
Okay, for my first action, I will discover textile manufacturing. That'll move me up here, and it'll give me one of these. And now, I'm going to have to do a quick draw. Let's see. Crud. I can't use these.
Oh, crud.
I can't use these.
I don't mind hearing that.
So I'll do another quick draw. I can't use this one either. This stinks. Okay. And then I'll draw up a normal hand, and I'm thinking I'm kind of stuck unless I go back to H2.
Oh, really? Wow. Going all the way back to H2, huh?
I'm stuck.
And then you draw like a ton, so I'm going to have to probably wait till you're done. Technically, I can start taking my turn because I can play this card, so just go ahead and finish drawing first.
Let me see if I get what I wanted.
Well, you draw, and then you would... What are you doing?
I'm trying to decide if I want to draw from this deck or that one.
I thought you said you was... Okay. All right, so you done then drawing? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build geography, and I get to do that for free because I had done the compass right there. So this will go right here, and that is going to move me up on the crown and also on military. So trying to catch her on that military. So that was my first action. So I want to make sure you're all finished up, right? Discarding and everything. Shuffle that back into there, please. Actually, no, don't worry about that. I can draw. It's kind of the same thing. So I'm just going to draw 1, 2, and then 3, and then I'll just have to get rid of 1. So let's see. We'll keep this. We'll keep this one. And we will keep this one. We'll get rid of that one, atheism, which I have no idea why that's even in here. So I still have 2 actions. So the rotary press I have. So telegraph I can build for free. That is the first age 4 icon. If we build one more, this game is over. So And it's immediate. That's an immediate thing. Wow, we are tied on 2 of the tracks. Next, because I believe I have universities here, I'm going to put this one down. And that is going to move us up, or move me up on castles. So now I've taken the lead in castles. Boy, this is a close game. And I will also get a general knowledge token. So I'll put that over here. So Carmen.
Okay. I am going to discover biology, which requires sanitation, which I have, and 8 culture points. So this
and
is
that's
one.
also going to move you up on the castles. So that tied us again.
And then this is 7 more.
Okay, and then you still have 3 more actions.
And I get one of these. Okay, so for my second action, I'm going to discover chemistry.
Yep.
Finally.
And that'll move you up on the military. So you've taken the lead in military. Whoops, I'm going to move
I get
myself
one
up,
of
sorry.
these.
Okay, so you still have 2 more actions.
I have 2 more actions.
Tough decisions.
I'm going to do a quick draw here.
Okay. And then you got 1 action left. It's tough decisions. This is going to be a close game. I mean, this is...
My 1 action left, I'm going to do gunpowder.
Oh, what does that move you up on military, I believe, too, doesn't it?
Twice.
Oh, you have really taken a commanding lead on military. Oh, good for you.
That was my last action.
All right, so for my first action, can you shuffle that? Stop. Don't worry about it. I forgot. I'm high enough on this now that it's the same difference. So, in fact, I don't want to draw that one. I want to draw this one instead. So, because it gives me 4 culture points, and I don't know if all these will or not. Nope. So, did I find... No, I did not. Interesting. So, blast furnace and metallurgy. Where's that? There's metallurgy, and there's blast furnace. So, I could do that one. But let's see, that would be 15. So, 3, that would be... I haven't discarded one down yet, have I? No, I haven't. So I would discard that one down. No. Let's not do that. Let's discard this one down. Okay. The reason is because I can technically build this one, and I think I will. Because I can build it for free because I have the blast furnace and metallurgy. Blast furnace, metallurgy. And that will give me 1 science point. So now I have 2 more actions to go. So I'm going to take 1, 2, and 3 cards. And I'm going to have to get rid of 1. Let's just get rid of that one. Okay. I've got 1 action left. So, oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So darn close. So darn close. Darn. Okay. It is your turn. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to do a quick draw action for my very first action and grab this. I will do a quick draw action again, I believe. I'm going to draw these 2.
I had to put this on top of there because I had the discard. Sorry. Put that card back down. That goes on top. There. Go ahead now.
Well, then, I'll grab this one, shuffle, and do it again, I guess.
So you got 2 actions left after that, right? Okay. This is going to be really close.
And I'll just discard this one. Okay, so what am I going to do now?
Man, this is going to be really close.
See if I can do this. I can't. Shoot.
Yeah, this is going to be a really good game.
Dang it. I know you're going to end it.
I've got a good possibility, no guarantee.
Well, I'm going to have to do it.
which moves you up on the crown and military, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's giving.
Wait.
Whoa.
It's okay. I'm gonna put it down, but first I'm gonna do a quick draw.
Okay. And then you just discard one, and then you can put it down. Okay.
So I put that back down. That's gonna.
I've already moved you up on these, just so you know.
One of those, which I don't have yet in order to do this. So I need 7. So that'd be. Yeah, it's gonna take all this. 7. Okay.
Okay, so you're all finished up then?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't end it. So first off, I'm going to do electricity. So I've already got thermodynamics. That is here. So I would have to come up with the windmill, which would be 6 engineering. So let's place that down. We will get rid of, I believe, the telegraph, which I've already done. So that would be 4. And then turn these over. 5, 6. That will move me up 1 on military. And then also increase my hand size. Next, I could end it on this very turn if I wanted to. Let's see if I could possibly get lucky and get some cards, though.
You said you weren't going to end it.
Oh, I'm definitely ending it.
You just now said you weren't going to. You
I
big
said,
fat liar.
No, I said I can end it. Yes, I was lying when I said I have a good chance, but I'm not sure. That's... Wait a minute. Let me see, because this would actually be my 3rd turn, because... No, I just built. So this would be my 2nd action. So, okay, I'm just making sure I can possibly even have the chance to...
I would just like to point out that you went first, so that if you end it, then I don't get another turn, and it doesn't seem fair to me.
Yeah, it seems fair to me. None of these are really that beneficial, to be honest with you. So, okay, big whoop. I'll just end it here by building the refrigerator, because I already have electricity. So the refrigerator goes down. That is our 2nd age 4. That moves me up 2 on the castle. So that does mean I win the castle. Probably means I win the game because I won 2 out of the 3 columns too. So that's it. The game ends immediately. So go ahead and take this.
Okay, well, I was only going to move 1 up on the castle. So
and then take the pencil. And so first thing, ready? So if we look over here, we go by 1st and 2nd. I'm in 1st. So Carmen, I get 10 and you get 6. That's for the crown.
Yep.
For the castle, I get 11. You get 7.
Yep.
For military, you get 12 and I get 7. Okay? Now, I believe, did you get it? It was...
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you were 12 and I was 7.
Okay.
Okay. Now we count the victory points on the cards we played down. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points for me.
My, I only had 9.
Yep, it's a old-fashioned butt kicking. Now we look on our player board to see, so I get 1 point for this one, 2, 3. So, wait a minute, that'd be there. Oh, okay. Hey, it's before them. I never noticed that. So it's actually 1, 2, 3. Yes, I got 3. Yeah, counting's hard. So you got 38 to my
27, 37, 48.
48. So I beat you by 10.
Wow.
All right, guys. Well, hey, we hope that gave you guys a grand idea on how this game plays out in real time. And be sure to catch our quick review, and you'll get our opinion of what we think of this game.
Thank you.
Good game, honey.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.